Here's a good GRE word problem. Let's take a look. Marius has one picture of each of his 5 cats. However, he only has room for 3 pictures on his mantle. How many arrangements are possible if Coco's picture cannot be next to Whiskey's? These are 2 of his cats, right? Well, this is a classic permutations question. And so let's start out by figuring out all the ways that we could arrange these 5 pictures in 3 spots. Here are my 3 spots, 1, 2, 3. Well, if I go to the first spot, I have 5 options, right? And then if I go to the second spot now, I have 4 options because I've already picked one. And then I go to the third spot and I have 3. I'm then going to multiply all these together, and that gives me the total number of arrangements I can make with 5 pictures in 3 spots. So 5 times 4 times 3, 60. Boom. But there's a wrinkle, right? Coco and Whiskey can't stand each other, and I just don't want them next to each other. So the way to approach this is to take the total number that we got and subtract out all of the different ways that Coco and Whiskey could be next to each other. Well, let's consider this. I'm going to draw my 3 spots again. I could have Coco in the first spot and Whiskey in the second spot. And then there are 3 more cats to choose from. So 1, 1, and 3. That's a total of 3 possible outcomes. I could also have 3 of the cats in the first spot, and then Coco in the second spot, and Whiskey in the third spot. 3, 1, and 1, that again is 3. But I could also have Whiskey in the first spot, Coco in the second spot, and then 3, you get the idea. Or I could have 3 in the first spot, Whiskey and Coco, and now I've accounted for all the ways that Coco and Whiskey are next to each other. So I'm going to take 60 and subtract out 3 times 4, or 12, and I'm left with 48. For more GRE tips and tricks, or to sign up for my live online course, follow the link on my profile.